Part of the evolution of working on the moon was how does a crew, once they're outside, follow the steps they have to take without memorizing every step. And somebody came up with the idea of a cuff checklist.
Okay. That looks good.
And the most convenient place for it to be located was right here on the wrist, because our watch was up here, then the checklist was here. It was a two-page thing where I could flip pages. For example, it might say at 1 hour and 10 minutes, take photograph of surveyor and then dig a ditch or something. So at 1 hour and 10 minutes, I'd think, uh-oh, I better get over to surveyor and do this, or if I'm already there, I dig the ditch. And this was real good. So we're working on the moon. We'd been developing these checklists and using them in our training all along.
Part of the job of a backup crew in those days was to keep a little levity, keep things light, try to back off on the tension a little bit.
So we're working with them, and on the moon, we're working along, and all of a sudden I flipped the page and I look down, and here's this Playboy bunny. And I think, where did that come from? Because we were from, I knew every page by then, by heart, and all of a sudden this was in here. And then on these pages, I thought, well, it says, and then one of the jobs I had to do was observe some mounds and stuff. And so here was this girl, and it says, observe the protuberances. They tried to use geological terms and stuff on this, but it's real cute. So I looked on a few other pages, and sure enough, there was a few more in there. So I ran over to where Pete was. I didn't say anything on the air and pointed to mine, and he pointed to his, and we laughed at each other, but we didn't say a word because we knew there was going to be some little old ladies back on Earth that would be very upset that their tax dollars had sent Playboy bunnies up to the moon.